It's Madden NFL.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Throwing to start the drive. Castillo. And his first look is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Castillo. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Now a throw here, hauled in, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A give up the middle to Akers. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. To throw is Castillo on 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Castillo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. off the play fake, Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Patriots had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Love now completes this one to Thornton, and he'll be brought down at the 27. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Going back to Love. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing. Love. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Touchdown. Elijah Moore. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Castillo. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. Out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. It's Love now back near his goal line. And he completes it to Cohen. Throwing again on second down. Love. Into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
First down going to the air with Love. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, Love to pass. This pass out wide to Hall. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
To throw again on second down. Love. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To the air again. Love. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Love. That is caught by Cohen. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt.
4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, this is Harris. And he stopped immediately there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. On second and goal. Love dancing to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. New England on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Love looking to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Garibay's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Miami set to take over. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Castillo toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the bootleg, Castillo. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. On 2nd down now, Favre. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rocked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Castillo. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker try out to try and run for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They've got the lead as they begin this drive 1st and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Good strong throw catch right there. So far in this game, the average have it perfect for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Love flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Love. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Back to throw. Love. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jordan Love with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2. And they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Garibay on to attempt the point after. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A 10-play drive that time, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Castillo, off play action. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Castillo. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. On 1st and 10, Love. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Love now. He gets it underneath to Hall. Nifty move. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Bills with the lead in the second quarter. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Love's throw taken in by Thornton. Throwing, Love. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Love. It's brought in by Harris. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. The 30. 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, here in this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. Eluding the pressure right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
throw. Again, he finds more. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Love toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet indoors. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbinoghene. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Castillo now, off the play fake, out to his left. And he stopped after a gain of 1, not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
They'll run on first down. Far. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's a run with Akers on second down. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Castillo on third down. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So much of that offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now Castillo throwing on fourth down. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Far. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Far. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. To throw is Castillo from the gun on third down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back to throw. Castillo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Love. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. On the draw, it's Harris. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That is caught by Cohen. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll run with Harris. Oh, what a juke into space. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. 1st down, going to the air with Love. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 3rd down, Love. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his 1st NFL sack. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his 1st punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now Hill to return it. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking to throw. Castillo. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. I hate to swing the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. New England's offense set to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 77 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9. Love. Throw left side complete. That's more. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. To throw now. Here's Love. And that ball incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And he completes it to Cohen. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Love. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And out come the Dolphins now. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Castillo throwing to start the drive.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Castillo. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Going right back to Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Looking to throw. Castillo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. Fourth down. So a big kick coming down for Jake Elliott. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So the Patriots now down 24-17. And time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Love. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Love looking to throw. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Love. And this is caught. He hits more. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. This to possibly force OT. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. One last shot now for Love. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close